Hey, what's up? And welcome back to Knockout Argument, the show where we make our case in one shot. I'm Chris.
And I'm Chris.
Name's not Chris.
Well, it is today.
Okay. Chris. Continue.
Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to hit the subscription button, all buttons of that nature.
This is good advice.
So, Chris, why did you bring me here today?
Did you just call me Chris? Did you just call me Chris? Did you just say, don't you laugh over there, Woods?
It's part of the show.
Yeah, it's part of the show, man. Like, all right, I'm just going to continue from this point. I'm not even going to address it. Hey, man, today is your lucky day. Twice over now, because today I'm going to introduce you to one of my favorite cartoons growing up. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the world of the Thundercats. That's right, Thundercats. It's a group of cat humanoids who one of them is Lion-O. He's a lion. And then there's Tigra. He's a tiger. Yes, sir. Panthro. He's a panther. And Chitara. She's a wolf.
That's a canine.
No, you're right.
It's canine.
She's a cheetah. And Wile E. Kid and Wile E. Cat are just, they're kitty cats. I don't know.
They're wildcats.
Sounds good to me. Anyway, today I'm arguing that you should drop everything you're doing and you should watch Thundercats. Have you ever seen any of it?
I've seen just some unanimated version that kind of looks really weird.
You probably saw a fan film of
oh yeah, it was a fan film.
Fan film. It was cool. They're out there. You should check them out. They're cool. You ready to go for some Thundercats, man? What are you expecting here? We're about to get into this. I don't want to. I want to know what your expectations are going into this show. What do you know about it?
I haven't seen many scenes from this show, and I don't really remember the ones that I have. All I remember, this was super creepy, so all I remember is the fan-made thing. That definitely leaves an imprint on your brain.
Yeah, well, this won't give you as many nightmares. This should be a little bit better. You ready to...
I never had nightmares for that.
You ready to get into this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Thundercats! 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 Ho! Yeah, man. That's how he calls the Thundercats. Shh. Look at them.
What am I seeing?
The Thundercats. You're seeing the Thundercats. Don't you make that face, man. Thundercats. Boy, it's exciting.
What was that?
That was Thundera Lion-O, the planet we called home. The nobles gathered here, Panthro, Chitara, Tigra, even Wile E. Cat and Wile E. Kit will be teaching the skills you need to rule wisely and well.
Go ahead. Just take all the glory.
Snarf was like a little dude. I think he's like Lion-O's nanny, kind of. He doesn't have any powers or anything. I don't know what his use is.
You will all have to learn
He just
new
nags
ways as well.
all the time.
His power is to annoy his enemies to death.
Pretty much. Check it out. They're about to get their gear.
Chitara? Tigra?
Chitara's super fast. He's got like magic. Panthro is strong, and he's their tech head. Like, he's like Donatello.
Daga, we're being attacked.
And there it is.
That was like some weird alien tech.
The Sword of Omens.
You'd better get right out of here, or you'll have Snarf the Fierce to deal with.
Uh-oh. Get him, Snarf.
And what manner of laughable creature is this?
Where are
Man,
they?
Snarf.
Adam,
Snarf, you're terrible.
Now,
He has
boy,
like a
give
dragon
me the
tail.
sword.
Or
He's got
octopus
scales
tail.
on the bottom of him. He's furry on the top, but he's got scales or something on the bottom. It's no good. It's like a crocodile's belly,
You
right?
can hardly hold on to that
He
sword.
seems like he's a
much
gross
less
creature.
Lift it.
Uh-oh.
What is that project?
What's happening?
Why is it projecting that?
It's projecting the That's the Thundercats call symbol, but also like it's projecting power. The Sword of Omens is kind of alive.
Back to the
And so it
ship
helps him.
and move it.
How? Like,
It's magic. It's magic.
there's a lot of magic in this show.
There's a lot of magic in this show, yes. But also space stuff. There's technology too. They have laser
How bad is
guns.
it, Panthro? Even in suspension, I could not live long enough to complete the journey. Enter the capsules.
They're gonna go to sleep in there. And he's gonna pilot the ship. He's gonna get them to safety. But he's gonna have to give his life to do it.
Is that like freezing them?
It is kind of like freezing them, like, yeah.
There is a chance.
See, they crash.
Lion-O,
Even though the suspension capsules slow down the aging process, some aging does take place.
Why, I'm grown.
He's only like 20 years old, probably. Or
Well, his body is, yeah, but his mind is still a kid's mind. He went into the pot as a kid. Look at that. Look at how many mutants they have already in there. This is it. This is the big moment,
This
man.
sword.
Uh-oh.
now it just looks like a knife while he's holding
Right
it.
now, it looks like a dagger, but hold on. Check it out.
Thundercats.
Watch what happens. Check it out. Check it out.
Thunder. 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 Thundercats.
Oh! You see how it turned into a full-on sword? So when he's not using it, it turns into a dagger. He can put it into his that gauntlet that he has with the call. Oh! Look at this.
Tigra, look who's joined us.
Well, well. Grown some, hasn't he?
teleport yourselves back to the ships.
This is just a small piece of the second episode to introduce you to the main villain of the Thundercats. This is Mum-Ra.
Reptilian, you shall see my power then. Ancient spirits of evil, transform this decayed form.
What's he talking to?
He's talking to his, I don't know, the evil spirits, I guess. They give him evil powers. Look at that, he's crazy looking.
You think to destroy Mum-Ra, the ever-living? It cannot be done, boy.
Thundercats!
Man, Mum-Ra's being real insulting. I don't like that.
What's happening?
He's seeing his horrible reflection, and it's affecting him.
So he's scared of his own reflection?
He's got a very scary face.
We heard battle cries.
Are you all right, Lion-O?
That's it, man. That's the Thundercats. Feel the magic, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Yeah. How was that, man? Thundercats?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right. I knew it. Like, it was better than pretty good, but that's, you know what? That's how I first start. Let's warm up with some of the good news. Let me hit me with the good news from Thundercats.
Alright, so I saw a lot of good things. There was like, the Thundercats looked really crazy, and they didn't look like that fan-made stuff. Like, all of the fan-made things look worse than this, so.
Well, yeah, of course.
That's
They
a
have
good
fan-made
thing.
stuff, like, you know, I'm glad that people make it, but it's not going to be up to Hollywood standards. So this is going to be considerably better as an animated show. That's all right. What other good news?
So, I really liked how they animated it. It was a little, like, there was a few pixels that were off, but
All right, is that all of your good news?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't have much good news.
Wait, no, a minute ago you had a lot of good news. Wait, what about the weaponry? You like the weaponry they have?
It was like a spear, nunchucks, and ropes and stuff. We don't have a magic planet, and that stuff is super easy to find at like
Right,
the
right.
store
They're-
and stuff for
they're not-
99 cents.
Well, they have really cool ones that you've never seen before. Stop hating. Panthro, he usually rolls up on like a Panther version of a Hummer, basically like a Hummer tank, like a Panther tank. And he's got nunchucks. He's super strong. He's really cool. I like him. He was one of my favorites. And you have Lion-O, who was my favorite. He's got the Sword of Omens, and he's the leader of the Thundercats. He's super dope.
Lion-O is my favorite, but it's like I don't have any more good news.
All right. Well, do you have bad news?
Yes, I have a lot of bad news.
What? Okay. You better have a lot of bad news like you had a lot of good news.
I didn't have a lot of good news.
Yeah, I know, but you said you had a lot of good news, and then you didn't give a lot. So I'm hoping
I
that
didn't
you're saying you have a lot of bad news, and you don't have anything to say. Go ahead. Tell me the bad news, sir.
I never said that I had a lot of.
Bro, I'm going to roll tape on you.
Alright, so I saw a lot of good things. There was like,
Go ahead and just tell me the bad news.
alright, so the bad stuff about this show is, like I said, the animations were a little bit off,
All right.
even for anime.
All right. What
It
else?
was like in the middle. But the second thing, was it Sparf?
Sparf? No. Snarf.
Snarf, yes.
Snarf.
Snarf is like
He's
super
annoying, but
annoying.
he's kind of like, he's furry. I bet he would be soft if you petted him.
But imagine holding that. Like,
He
you
looks-
can't hold it with.
He's a little big. All right. Well, is that all your bad news? That's not so bad.
Also, the aging pods, like,
They're not aging pods. They're
Well-
like suspension pods. They just happen to age Lion-O a lot.
they aged Lion-O more than everyone else. Everyone else was, like, they still look the same.
I think his suspension pod was a little like broken. It was broken.
Wily Cat and Wily Kit, they looked smaller than they did before.
Their pods were really, really effective. Are you
Alright,
ready?
so-
Like, all right. So let's. Okay. So that's not so. Is that the end of your bad news?
No.
What the? What are you talking about? Not the end. Go ahead. Just hit me with it. One more thing.
One more. I
How
have a
many
lot.
more do you have? Go ahead.
Like, only a few more about the mutants. Alright, so, Mummo, was that his name?
Mum-Ra,
Mum-Ra.
the ever-living.
Do I have to say the ever-living?
It'd be better if you did.
Mum-Ra, the ever-living. Like, that was like a mix between a bat and a human. I didn't really like that.
He was like a mummy, like a
Yeah,
mummy-Ra.
like so, there's mummies are humans.
He looked kind of humanish, like a decayed corpse. He's like a zombie
With
guy.
wings. Why does he have wings? And that's actually
No, that's
his
not
cape.
wings. It's his. Yeah. it's
His cape turns into wings, and he can.
You didn't
control
have
his
any
cape.
problems with Doctor Strange's cape turning into wings, and his cape
That's because-
was first a bunch of demons, and you didn't have any problem with it. It looked cool, huh?
That's because, in Doctor Strange's case, like, his cape doesn't rip apart and fly around like wings. He has to actually give it directions and, like, lean in the way he wants to go.
You're hating a whole lot. What else you got? You done? Are you done?
There's
Are
one
you done?
more thing. The mutants didn't look very good. They were like,
Jackal Man? He's got really sharp teeth. Also, Monkey-O, super sharp teeth. Slither?
super sharp teeth.
That's right. Thank you. Yes. See, you get it. All right, so listen. The way this game goes is from this point, you give me a thumbs up. I'll say goodbye to everybody. I'll take a bow. I'll say goodbye to everybody, and we'll go to lunch, right? We'll go have ice cream. Lots of ice cream. Are you ready to go? How are we ending up on this one? Is it a thumbs up or is it another one that you can't even think of right now? What's it gonna be?
Thumbs down.
What do you
Sorry.
mean?
Sorry,
Bro, I brought
thumbs
you
up.
on here so that you can help my score for the season. It's
Thumbs
the
down.
whole...
Sorry.
You
Sorry.
so-
Thumbs down.
Bro, you laugh at my dad jokes. I don't understand. I don't understand. Get that out of my face. Get that. Seriously, you just came on here. Does this feel good to you? You be quiet over there, man. I'm having a moment over here. Man, he's terrible. Alright, man. No, man, you're the worst. And you're the worst too. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a thumbs up for that.
You can't give him a thumbs up. He doesn't even have an argument. He's not even saying anything over there. And if he said anything, it'd be stupid. Don't give him any kind of thumbs up. Be quiet. They can't even hear you. Alright, fine. Fine. You were supposed to help me, man. This was supposed to be better for my score. The season's halfway over almost. God.
How? The season just started.
They go very fast. They grow so quickly. Not well. Not everything ages well, though. Some things grow up and they become hideous.
You're talking about Lionel and all that. You're talking about Thundercats and stuff.
Let this boy know that he has made a mistake. Come on, guys. Like, where's my generation at? You got to show up for me here. This is, look, they're hitting us on all sides. They've hit us on Power Rangers already, bringing, like, the new Power Rangers, claiming that they're better, that the old Power Rangers are just a meh instead of a thumbs up. Now Thundercats, where will it stop? We can't let them take us down this slippery slope. I need your help. Get in the comments and let him know. You let him know. Child, minor child, these expletives are for you. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. As always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hit that thumbs up. We really appreciate you. You, I don't appreciate, though.
What did I do?
Well, it's what you didn't do. You didn't help. Peace.
Peace.
Feel the magic, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose.
That doesn't even rhyme.
What? Yeah, man.
We heard Battle Crash. Like, bro, you heard Battle Crash like 30
There was a battle cries about a half hour ago. And recently, no battle cries at all, sir. Actually, he roasted me for 10 minutes straight. The worst. You're the worst.